Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Alright, this is my quick review of the first 5 issues of Black Panther by Ta-Nehisi Coates. Ta-Nehisi Coates is a very good, some say important, black author. He wrote Between the World and Me. He also writes for The Atlantic. I don't know the story behind it. For whatever reason, he also writes Black Panther, at least for this run. And so far, it is, I want to say incredible. I'll say they're incredible. It's one of the best comic runs I've read in my 2+ decades of reading comics. It might go downhill. Hopefully it doesn't. We'll see. And this is a short review, so I'm just going to run through a few quick things. It's the aftermath when Black Panther's sister is dead. He retakes the throne of Wakanda, helped along by his stepmother, the mother of his sort of dead sister, to help bring out Wakanda from Civil War II, all the stuff that's happening in the Marvel universe, and how Wakanda is struggling from all this, and how not only does he have to be a hero for Wakanda, he also has to be the king, and he also has to be a world protector. He has to reconcile those 3 roles as well as being himself. And Coates has done a good job so far of getting me to feel that conflict within him. I'm not a king, I'm not a superhero, I don't live in a world where giant aliens come out of the sky. Still, I get it. He's done a great job explaining, not necessarily explaining, it's fantastical. A great job showing me that world. Some people have said that there's too much dialogue in the comics so far. And I want to agree. I'm reading the comic, I just told you how it's mostly a political story of how a man gets over his dead sister and now he's the president. It's not really comic book fare where he goes out and beats up the bad guy and solves mysteries. So I want to say yes, the dialogue is too much. The funny thing is, in the fifth issue, there's a lot of action. The part of the fourth and the 5th issue, there's a lot of action. And at the end, I'm left wondering, wait. How does this affect the politics of Wakanda? How does this affect Black Panther? How does this affect his city, the country? How does this affect everyone? So it's not that it's too much dialogue, it's that I'm not used to that much dialogue. So just opposed to the action, to when the action does come, you just want to see how it affects the politics and vice versa. There's a few characters, I don't know their names, actually I do know their names, I just can't pronounce them because they're in either Eastern African languages or made-up languages. Again, I'm Nigerian, I can't pronounce those languages. So there's two women from the guard that have absconded and gone off to fight, sort of protect the poor people that they felt Black Panther wasn't protecting. There's other political entities around that feel he's not doing it right. How he sort of agrees with them, yet he doesn't. So it's very political. Even the action, as I just said, is political. And it's a good run so far. It moves. For a lot of people, the dialogue is going to be too much. You're not going to enjoy it. For other people, for most people, I think, if you just give it the first 3-4 issues and make it through, you will enjoy it. It's not up to the issue 7. I'll give you another review after the second run. I think maybe 10, 12. Next 3 to 5 more issues, and when he gets to 10 to 12, I'll do another review then. There's been a few cameos, Luke Cage, Storm, Misty Knight, and a few others. Justin Hammer, I think, if I remember correctly. So there's actually been a few cameos within the comic. Even his as I just said, his sort of dead sister makes an appearance. I honestly don't know how to explain it, but she's not dead. She's definitely not dead. She's also definitely not alive. His mother is now in a similar situation, and you're not sure. It's really in depth. I can just keep going on. So check out Black Panther if you're into comics. You're trying to get into comics. It's only been 7 issues so far. First 5 are great. Next 2, I'll tell you later on when I formulate my thoughts fully. So if you're trying to get into Black Panther comics before the next movie comes out, the movie comes out in a few months, Get into it now. You have less than 10 issues. Go in. Thanks.